Hi there. I am Jennifer Elizabeth Masters, and this is probably the most powerful video that I have ever done. And if you listen carefully, you will learn the secrets that were left out of the movie The Secret, the secrets to manifesting, the secrets to standing in your truth, the secret to standing in your power, the secrets to having the life fulfilled. So, if you're ready, here we go. So we know that fear blocks, but how does fear block? When we are worried, when we are in fear, we are disconnected from our source. When we are in fear, my guides are talking to me. They're saying, fear not. We've heard these words before. Fear not. The angel of the Lord came down. And what did the angel say? Fear not. Fear not. When we are in fear, we're disconnected from source. And when we're afraid of getting sick, of dying, we're connected from source. And so how do you shift that? Well, there are a couple of things at play here. If you've ever been sexually molested, chances are you still have work to do. It took me a very long time to understand how deep, and there will be subliminal messages within this video. They're being implanted. How deep the trauma goes. If you've put it on the back burner, if you've tried not to think about it, if you have not completely eradicated it all, you won't be in your root chakra. What does that mean? Most people that have been molested live in fear. They're in fear of who? Themselves. They're in fear of their body. It's their body giving them away. Their body, the word is just escaping me. So most people are not grounded all the way into the root chakra because when they were a child, their body gave them away. Someone hurt them through sexual molestation, which cuts off the channeled source. That's what sexual molestation does. That's why it's still occurring on this planet, because it takes us out of our power center. Sexual molestation makes us live in fear out of our bodies. We have a tendency to not be grounded. We might be scattered. We feel fragmented. We have difficulty making decisions. We have difficulty with confidence. And now you see, that is none of what I am showing you here, because I've healed it completely. But when we have completely transmuted all of the trauma and we are deeply grounded in our bodies, we are connected to the source of our being. We stand in our power, we stand in our truth, and now here is the second secret being revealed. Our power center, although the heart is powerful, the power center is our solar plexus. The solar plexus is here, the abdomen. If you've done any kind of study, you know the mother is connected to her baby through this power center. Power up, life force, right? Think about it. And so this umbilical cord, the belly button, is filled with nerve endings. But beyond that, there is a sun that resides in that power center. And when we are standing in our truth, when we are grounded in our root chakra, we radiate We radiate light. It shines forth from us, from all of our chakras. We are grounded in our bodies, and our power center lights us up from within. But when we live in fear, this is negated. And so, all of these people, go get tested, go get tested, go get tested. What is that doing? It's causing you to be in fear. And when we're in fear, remember, we're cut off from our source. And I'm going to tell you the other secret, supply. Our source and supply is within, but we have to be grounded in the first two chakras for the third one to light up. Uh-oh. Yes, my dears. So it is a lining up, 1, 2, 3. When we're in our power center, our solar plexus, then there is a torus pattern, and I will be posting this so you can see what a torus pattern is. It is the pattern of creation. And this torus pattern sends energy all the way up the cerebral spinal column to the top of the crown, and then showers us, this is a secret everybody, showers us with radiant light. And what's that radiant light? Source and supply. It's abundance, people. So you see, when the solar plexus isn't online, when you're not in the first two chakras, the solar plexus can't come online. And let me tell you what happens when you're not in those first two chakras. You worry about what people think of you. You worry about people loving you. You feel not good enough. You feel not enough. You won't feel whole. You may feel lonely or lost, and you look for validation or attaboys out there. And just had a conversation with a client early this morning, and when I explained it this way, he said to me, "Oh, it's like playing tennis with a soccer ball." Very interesting analogy, I think, and very appropriate. So when we are looking outside of ourselves for love, when we don't feel loved, when we don't feel enough, when we don't feel deserving, this solar plexus is not online. And that's how you can tell. And if the solar plexus isn't online, it's likely this is not open either. Because one chakra fills and feeds the other. You see, it's the root chakra fills and feeds the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra fills and feeds the solar plexus, which fills and feeds the heart, and then the throat, and then the third eye. So often, we open up this chakra first, the one that we think, oh, that's the connection with God, this one. Well, it's not actually. The solar plexus is where we connect with God. It is also our subconscious mind is located here. So if you've ever heard people say, oh, I had a gut feeling about that. My gut told me that I should do this. My gut told me that I should marry this guy. It's the gut. That is the source. When we trust ourselves, we trust the source of our being, the source and supply. So when we are in our body, grounded in our body, we're magnificent, we're unstoppable, we're, as I put in a post, we're unfuckwithable. Nobody can fuck with us. It doesn't matter who says F off or who says you're an idiot. I know who I am. I'm a radiant being of light. When you know who you are, and each of us is, I'm not better than you, He's not better than you. She's not better than you. Nobody is better than you. And a very long time ago, I coached a spiritual master, and he kept saying he was better than his wife. And I said, no, you're not. No, you're not. Nobody is better than anyone else. We are all on an even ground. However, we are meant to heal the woundings, the core woundings from childhood need to be healed. They were put there for a reason. Now, I could tell you story after story of all the things I've experienced, but you see this face? Do I look like I suffer anymore? I don't, because I know the reason for all those things in the past was to get me to where I am today, and I am nothing but grateful for the journey I have been on. I am grateful for all the experiences I've had. I am not resentful of anyone or anything that happened to me. Why? Because I know and trust the universe and God is always working for my highest and best good. Always. Not sometimes. Always. So, any questions? Because I'm going to go over this one more time. The source of our being is here in our solar plexus. And this is where, I'm going to say it in a different way. The solar plexus, there is a lot of nerve endings. It is where the finite and the infinite meet. And that is where, so we're manifesting with the solar plexus. So if you have difficulty with money, I don't anymore. I get everything I need given to me easily. I don't have to fight. I don't have to claw for it. It comes to me. It's coming to me now. My good lies before me. Because I know the truth of my being. And I know that the solar plexus is where our power supply resides. It is the secret within us all. Everyone has it. Everyone has it. Okay. So, the infinite and the finite meet in the solar plexus. It is the source of our being. It supplies the central channel. The cerebral spinal column comes up all the way here to the third eye. When we have an orgasm, I'm going to make this about sex because it makes it fun, and it's true. When we have an orgasm, we're not to be focused on the genitals. The orgasm causes our kundalini to rise and culminate in the third eye. We're spirits having a physical experience. And so when this body dies, our spirit lives on. It never dies. We are here forever, again and again. Okay, everyone. So when we're looking for love outside of ourselves, we are not standing in the truth of our being. We're not grounded in the light. We're not radiating our source and supply from within going out. But when we are grounded in the chakras and everything is in alignment, and we know we are loved and we love ourselves, we're no longer criticizing ourselves or beating ourselves up. We lovingly accept the light, the dark, all of this, the perfect, the imperfect, all of it. When we love it all, wow, life is amazing. We live in a state of wonder, joy, beauty. Everything's magical. And the other thing that comes of this, perfect health. Because we know we are loved. We're not in fear. we don't get sick. And it is the thoughts that we think that create the illness. And of course the subconscious needs to be cleared. And you know, people that work with me know this is the deep work that I do. I help to eliminate and clear the unconscious mind, because the unconscious is rolling all the time, 24 hours a day, never sleeps. This, when we sleep, is sleeping. But the subconscious, no. Always, always awake. Always on. And so if the subconscious has fear-based programming, if the subconscious feels not good enough, unworthy, filled with guilt or shame, that cuts us off from the source of our supply. It's here, right here in the solar plexus center. All right, so this is my Thanksgiving gift to all of you. I hope you've enjoyed it. I would love to hear your comments below. Any questions that you have, I will answer. And join me. Now I've got everything on my website, 50% off. And if you haven't gotten that information from me so far, I am a master manifester. I manifest whatever I think about. I make an intention and it shows up. So learning with me is powerful, and I have many courses that are available, a lot of them below 50% off. And I invite you to go to jenniferelizabethmasters.com and check out my fabulous sales. They are only going on for a limited time, not forever. So take advantage of my generosity right now while it's here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Mwah, I love you. JenniferElizabethMasters.com. Go check out all my Black Friday specials, and they are for you.